Remember there was that bloke, I don't even know what happened. Was his name Darren someone? He got, I don't know, he must have been drug tested or something. He got done for doing meth and was reading the news every night high on meth.
Yes.
That was like that was real early doors.
Yeah.
It might have been the, maybe it wasn't the 6 o'clock. It was probably maybe he was doing the 11 o'clock news at night.
I would, and this is a sweeping generalisation. I reckon that if you drug tested most news readers, you'd find something.
They, oh shit, that's good. There was,
I do a mental checklist in my head, and I'm like, yep.
Used to. There's a documentary that was released by Paddy Gower, who's a journalist here in New Zealand, and I'm sure the meth one, or it might have been Dave Latelli, who does a lot of great work in the community. It was something like I remember working it out for our work. So there's 200 people here. There'd be 30 people that are probably hooked on meth within this building.
Really?
It was really high.
They do this thing here in NZ and probably around the rest of the world, I'd assume, because we're fucking borderline third world in some parts of the operation of this country. They water test the sewage, and they were saying that the traces of methamphetamine and in areas in Auckland, like cocaine, they go in order for that much to be in the water, like people would have to be fucking, like most houses would have to be knocking over a kilo a week or something just to get them up that high. I was like, Jesus, that's kind of what perplexes them, because obviously it's not like it's been produced here. Like none of it's been produced.
Maybe there's heaps of drug busts and the drug dealers are flushing it down the toilet.
Exactly. That is the conclusion that we came to, is that there must be a whole bunch of it. Like they're getting close and then they go, shit, this is going to happen. And a cop mate of mine was telling me this story, and I can say it because I'll just keep names and areas out of it. But they basically pulled over this car that had mismatching number plates front and back. The person driving it was a known recidivist offender, a person that was big on burglary, and would often be selling methamphetamine. Anyway, so they pulled the bloke over, and he was on the phone, like fucking, looking out the back window as the cops came up, and they're like, "G'day, Barry." Barry's not his name, because that's not his fucking name. "G'day, Barry. What's going on?" And he's like, "Oh, fucking, I'm just going to fucking, fucking, jeez, the fucking, where's you've got my tinfoil, where's my shoes going?" Like that sort of just scattered chat. Out. And they go, who's this car? "Oh, it's a mate of mine's car. Mind if we have a look around it? Anything we're going to find here that we don't want to find?" He's like, no, it's all sweet. They go, if we go into the boot, is there going to be anything? No. Open up the boot. There's like $400,000 in cash and like 2 kilos of methamphetamine.
Shit.
And so obviously that fucking kicks off a few things in motion. And so then from that, warrants were obtained almost on the spot to go around to where he's registered to be living. And he turns up and there's a guy, they walk into the house because he's like, "Who's there?" "Well, my 2 flatmates are there." Turns up and there's a guy lying on the couch fucking bleeding out of his stomach. And he's watching TV and they're like, "What happened?" And he's like, "Nothing." "And then you've got fucking blood coming out of your stomach." "Well, no, I tripped over." "What did you land on?" "I don't know." Because I look at it, fucking bullet hole straight through him. The same guy's missing a calf muscle because he's had his leg shot off before. And he's watching TV on the couch just slowly bleeding out. And they're like, "You've been shot?" And he's like, "No, I haven't been." And so what had transpired is that the guy in the car had called his flatmate, the guy who's been shot, and said, "I've just been busted, flush everything." So he's flushing shit at his house, and the other flatmate, who's also a fucking big crackhead, comes in and goes, "What are you doing?" And he goes, "They're coming." He goes, "You're fucking paranoid, you've lost it." So he goes and gets a gun and shoots him and grabs the rest of the shit and fucks off.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
And I was like, and I said to my mate, who's the cop that's in this thing, because he's up there, and he goes, "You've got to come for a ride along." Like he always says, "Come for a ride along." Like,
why are we not doing that?
Go fuck that, because if anything goes wrong, like you're in.
Do they give us a taser or something?
Nah, you've just got
Baton?
Nothing. You
Can I bring some sports equipment from home?
No, you get a high vis vest, which he goes will do fuck all when you come into these situations.
Can we play around a golf after, and I can take my golf clubs?
Possibly, yeah. I reckon, yeah, just a quick session in the cages beforehand.
Fucking 100% keen.
If you want to do it,
can we stick the recorder on?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, he's like.
I'm all about the content, eh?
Yeah, it's fucking wild though. Like it's really, really, really wild. He said the shit that you'd see, and that's like that would be one of 10 incidences that he'd see the day in that day to that level. Like over and over and over and over and over again in a 12-hour shift.
Yeah, I don't know how they keep turning up for work when you've seen the fucking absolute scum of society and the worst that society has to offer. Like, they're very rarely does a cop get called to a school and be like inspiring the next generation. Like, most of the time they're just like peeling drunk people off the friggin' pavement on a Saturday night.